Hello everyone, in this particular video we are going to discuss one of the most crucial habits which a common man need to inculcate in his daily routine so that he can become successful and come up with flying colors. Well, the habit is none other than self-discipline. So in this video I'd state the significance of this particular habit, and I'd also share some personal examples of mine which had helped me to inculcate this habit, and because of which I was able to secure consistent ranks in all my examinations. So let's watch this entire video in order to understand what exactly is self-discipline and how you can also get the habit of self-discipline in your life. So first of all, what exactly is self-discipline? So I also recently posted on LinkedIn stating that it is a habit which is going to kill procrastination. So the only solution to your procrastination problem is nothing but self-discipline. If you train your mind that it has to wake up at 5 a.m. sharp in the morning no matter what happens, then self-discipline is going to help you wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. sharp. So I'd just like to share my personal example over here. So during my last year of articleship, after I had finished off with my classes in the month of April 2019, so in May 2019 and April end and May 2019, I used to follow this particular routine. So I used to wake up at 5 a.m. sharp. I used to do self-study till 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then I used to take a shower and go to office, reach office by 9:30, 10 a.m. Then I used to come back to my hostel by 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then I used to play table tennis for half an hour, go for a walk, study once again, and then sleep by 10 p.m. sharp. So this was the habit which I had constantly followed during that particular 1.5 months of April and May 2019. And trust me friends, because of this particular habit, it made me so easier to wake up at 5 a.m. even during my CA final leave. So you know what happened, like even if my alarm didn't used to ring at 5 a.m., my mind used to automatically direct me that you have to wake up because you are so used to it. If you don't wake up, you're going to lose a lot of time in the morning. So that is the importance of self-discipline, and trust me, this has helped me in order to wake up at 5 a.m. and in order to study very effectively and efficiently. You know, self-discipline is a habit that is going to increase your focus, efficiency and effectiveness of studying. So if you have the power to say no when others are saying yes, then you are the master of self-discipline. This is going to sound rude, but then this is the bitter truth, friends. If you have the strength of going ahead when others are stopping, and if you have the strength of bouncing back from your failures when others are just cribbing and complaining about their failures, then you can easily master the art of self-discipline. So that is the difference between a successful and a failure person. The person who is successful has the strength to say no to others when others are saying yes. That's one of the most important difference, according to me, between a person who is going to come up with flying colors and a person who is not going to ace in his examination. So this becomes very important, and self-discipline is the key to achieve these kind of results. Well, you know what? Nowadays people say that he's such a disciplined person. He does not like to chill at all in his life. He does not even come out with us when we call him. So just try to ignore these kind of people. You know why? Because these are nothing but hindrances in your life. Trust me, this is going to sound harsh, but then this is the bitter truth. When you are able to say no to them, that is the time when you have inculcated the habit of self-discipline in your mind. You know, people don't realize that life isn't meant for chilling all the time. You know, at the time of studies or at the time of work, where your priority is in order to ace your examination or in order to meet some urgent deadline of your work, your priority is nothing but to accomplish that goal, and that goal can be accomplished by self-discipline, which other people don't understand, and they just try to think that he's such a disciplined person, he won't come out with us, let it be. So that is nothing but a problem with today's generation. So we have to ignore these kind of people, and trust me, we have to learn to say no when others are saying yes, so that we can concentrate on our studies and we can focus on our work. That is the most important differentiator according to me. So the question comes that how can we inculcate the habit of self-discipline? So according to me, there are two ways in which you can inculcate this particular habit. The first one is identify your weaknesses and try to eliminate them. Lay down your weaknesses, whatever the weakness may be, try to identify that weakness, lay down on a piece of paper and try to eliminate it as soon as possible. Let's take an easy example. Many of you might be having a weakness of addiction of social media. If you just open your Instagram or Snapchat, you tend to lose 30 or 45 minutes of your time because you don't understand that you are just surfing down the Instagram profiles and you're just wasting your time. This is one of the bad habits. So what you have to do, you can just set an alarm or set a daily time activity which is just going to lessen the amount of time spent on these social media apps. So you can put a restriction of 15 or 20 minutes maximum on Instagram or Snapchat or all the social media apps, and you will automatically get the alarm that you have used 15 to 20 minutes of your time in social media. And once this alarm strikes, then you have to automatically cut down your time on social media and concentrate back on your studies. So identify your weaknesses. And the second thing which is helpful in order to conquer the habit of self-discipline is that don't make instant changes at all. If you're making instant changes, that is somewhat going to hamper your performance. So for example, if you used to wake up at 8 a.m. or 7:30 a.m., I'm not asking you to wake up at 5 a.m. immediately right from the next day. If you really want to be a morning studier, and if you really think that your effectiveness and efficiency is more in the morning as compared to night, try to reduce your waking up time by half an hour. So you can wake up at 7 o'clock in the next morning, then after a week you can wake up at 6 o'clock. So just don't make instant changes and try to make changes gradually so that you can inculcate the habit of self-discipline. So these are the two things which personally I had experienced, and I had used these two things in order to conquer the habit of self-discipline. That is, identify your weaknesses and try to eliminate them as soon as possible. Whatever addiction you have, try to eliminate that particular addiction so that you are only focused on your studies. And second is, don't make instant changes, try to change your habits gradually and eventually so that you don't hamper your performance. Well, self-discipline is nothing but the bridge between goals and accomplishments. If you really want to create a bridge between your goals and accomplishments, you really need to be a master of self-discipline. This is going to help you prepare the roots in the future. And trust me, if you prepare the roots, you do not need to repair the fruits in the future. So this is a habit which you need to inculcate, and this is definitely going to help all of you. I just remember a quote which has been said by Bruce Lee. So he quotes that, "I do not fear a man who has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but I fear a man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." So if you read in between the lines of this particular quote, it has a very deep meaning. So this quote signifies the importance of practice, and trust me, practice and self-discipline goes hand in hand. So if a man has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, then Bruce Lee is not fearful of this man. He is fearful of a man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. And if he is practicing one kick 10,000 times, automatically self-discipline habit has been inculcated. That's why he is able to practice one kick 10,000 times. Even if you start practicing to wake up at 5 a.m. daily in the morning, automatically you will get so used to it that even if your exams are over, trust me, your mind would say that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. This had happened with me personally. Like after my CA finals exam were over on 19th of November 2019, my eyes were open at 5 a.m. on 20th November 2019 automatically because I was so used to it. So trust me, this is going to help all of you. And at the end, I just like to say that motivation keeps you going, but discipline keeps you growing. And therefore, if you really want to grow and go in your life, you need motivation as well as discipline. So in order to go, you need motivation, but in order to grow, you need discipline. So I hope this particular video was useful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Try to inculcate the habit of self-discipline in your daily life, and trust me, this is going to create wonders in your life. At this point of time, I'd like to thank Unacademy for sponsoring the video. For CA intermediate students, there is a free mock test series on 1st of November. So if you are interested, you can enroll for the same so that you can revise your entire syllabus before your examination. So it has been organized by Unacademy free of cost, and you can just click on the link below so that you can access the mock test which has been organized by Unacademy. And the top 10 performers will also get some exciting gifts from Unacademy. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope this video was useful for all of you. If you do like the content which I am sharing, share it with all your friends, subscribe to my channel, like the video so that I can create more videos for all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.